fried rice. One of our favorite things to cook on the Blackstone, and today we're doing it island style. You want to see our take on this Hawaiian fried rice? Then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us though,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the cooks we do here, especially when we're doing one of these banger classics.
I love these.
The fried rice.
Yes.
We are super excited for this one. Both Brett and my wife were like, I've never heard of Hawaiian fried rice. I have. The funny thing is I've done some research on this. I've seen this done, and we actually thought about using Spam, but then we thought, nah, let's hold off on the Spam for this one. We already used Spam when we went live with our combo fried rice when we did Coast to Coast Cooking with CJ. But Brett, let's get to the groceries so people know what we're looking at that makes this a little bit more special.
Yes, of course. So we do have the usual suspects for a fried rice. Well, the rice that we've had in the fridge for over 12 hours. We've got these mixed vegetables, and here's where the Hawaiian part comes in. We've got pineapple, like you said, the ham. We're using this sweet ABC soy sauce. We also are going to be using some eggs and butter as well.
And we are, to not upset Uncle Roger, we will be tossing in some accents,
some MSG.
A bit of MSG there. I know some people have some health concerns with that. If you're allergic, obviously you don't add it. We're just adding just a little bit of it for some additional flavor. But we're just going to build this process one at a time. Fried rice really is one of our favorites. Brett's over here getting us gloves, getting us ready.
I love these.
Let's go ahead and get this cooked. We've got the griddle already on, so we'll walk you through the process. Let's switch gears here. And just as the storms are starting to circle in the area, we're going to lay the storm down on the griddle with
the thunder, the lightning, the storm.
That's right. So, Brett, here's some oil. Go ahead and walk us through. You tell me what I'm cooking, and let's get this set up. You seem to do a better job with the fried rice than I do on my own. So go ahead and let's get this set up.
Yep, so we're going to do it where we're going to get this. Adam's going to be working the left side of the griddle, which is where the majority of the cook is going to happen as far as the different things. We're going to start with the vegetables because the vegetables take a little bit of a while. A little bit of a while. You know, give or take a little bit of a while to go. So we're going to get those on. As soon as he's getting those going, I'm going to go ahead and start the rice over here on the right side.
Now, we've had the griddle on for about 5 to 7 minutes, and we've got the left side on all the way low. In fact, these 3 burners we had on low. Well, we had them all on low, but we're turning the right side on back to medium low. But even on low, we're looking at 375, 380, right in there. You're going to see over 400 degrees here. Like I said, 430 right in the middle, even on low with my griddle. So I will really watch that. As they start to cook, I'll pull them off. Eventually, I'll turn my left side all the way off just to keep this warm for the vegetables. The first thing I want to get going, though, are my onions to really get those sauteed. Brett, get me a little bit of oil there. There we go. And we'll get this going. And when I start this, at some point quickly, Brett will start the rice, because the rice we're going to fry up and cook as we get the veggies. It's kind of a whole process. So let's go ahead and get these going here. There we go. And we're just going to soften these just a little bit, almost like sauteing these. And then once these start going here, then I'll start adding other vegetables. Now, we have this big bag of mixed vegetables. Really, it's because we like, of all things, the corn, carrots, and the peas. I don't like those green beans, so we can pull those out. It's just it was cheaper and easier to get this big mixed bag than it was to find each of them. And also, we can't find a bag of carrots just by itself, oddly enough. So we could have shredded those up, but we did it the cheat way. So we'll just get these kind of softened up. So Brett just discovered something. Within our big bag of vegetables, there are 6 of the individual bags. Thank heaven, so much better.
It only said it right there on the label, so chances are you noticed it before we did.
Listen, we were just preparing to cook. You know, we had the vegetables and we went with it. So now, Brett just made a point. So those are frozen and these are sauteing up nice. So let's go ahead and let's toss these in too. And I'm going to start cooking the vegetables in here with these, with the onions, because it doesn't matter. A little bit more oil right here. There we go. Oh, man. I don't care who you are. The sizzle is so much fun.
Yes, it is.
So, Brett, you're going to go ahead and get the rice going?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, I asked for about a tablespoon of butter. Brett gave me 3, so whatever.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Closer to 4, but, you know, whatever.
That's just going to help add flavor. So, speaking of flavor, let's get a little salt, a little pepper. Brett, you want to hand me that accent over there? Okay, here's some little bit of accent, which is that MSG like we said. And here comes the rice. Nice. Now it is a little bit dry. Well, it's dry.
Well, it
now,
is dry.
which
That's what you want.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Okay, so I'm at the point, like I said, these are almost cooked through. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down all the way on my far left burner. And this is the coolest part of my griddle, my far left side. So in just a minute, I'm gonna pull the vegetables off to the side. That's enough vegetables, right? We don't need more.
Nah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and leave the green beans in. I know last time we pulled them out. I'm just gonna leave them. We can pick around them when we eat. So I'm gonna pull this off to the side. Let these just kind of sit here while I pull up and get the ham cubes. We don't need any more oil. We've got plenty on the griddle.
This is fun. Watch these start to dance.
These are gonna dance, 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 dance. And we want all the ham in there. And then with the pineapple, we don't really want to cook the pineapple.
Correct.
We'll put a little bit on just before and then we'll mix. And Brett, at some point, you're gonna go ahead and get the eggs going in there.
Yep.
Now for the ham, it's already cooked, so all we're doing is heating this up, browning it just a little bit, but that's all we're gonna do. So Brett is getting ready for his eggs. In fact, we could probably start cooking this, putting this down to low.
A little oil in there for the eggs.
Now, we are gonna be using our ABC sweet soy sauce, so I'm gonna sauce up a little bit of the veggies. Now, this is thicker than your regular soy sauce. I'm gonna use a little bit more in the ham. We'll let that cook up. We don't need much. We don't need much.
But we know it loves us.
All right, bro, you ready for a little bit of sweet soy sauce? And
Burning
we'll
it.
start inviting these
Wait,
together.
hold on. You know what I haven't put in here?
What's that?
Salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, and some
And some
ackee.
ackee.
Okay, it doesn't need a whole lot.
I know.
There we go. You can use a little bit more accent.
Good measure.
All right, so there's our sweet soy sauce, and we are still holding off on the pineapple because that's going to be the last thing we're going to introduce. We'll do the pineapple very last because I want to cook a little bit of it, but not a ton of it, because we don't want it to burn or cook out the juiciness of the pineapple. We'll add it into the fried rice as the rice is on there at the end, and then we'll be good to go.
Right.
You smell that?
Yes.
Gosh. Are we ready to introduce the veggies and all this?
Just about. Hold on.
Marriage.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
I tell you, if you haven't done fried rice yet and you've got a griddle, you got to get on it. It seems intimidating. I was so nervous the first time I did it. It really is an easy cook, and it's hard to get wrong. People do worry about the clumping of the rice. Putting the rice in the fridge overnight to us has been the biggest key. We've never had clumpy rice. There have been a time where we kind of over-fried it, and it was still fine. It just made it a little bit more crispy.
Crunchy, yeah.
And some
Which
people
I
prefer it.
really
Brett
like, yeah.
likes it better that way. All right, let me go ahead and get some of the pineapple, Brett.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make you work.
So I think we're ready to pull. What do you
Listen,
think?
I
dude?
think this is just about ready to pull. Cannon, I think we're good, buddy. And the B-roll is literally going to be us bowling this up. All right, let's go ahead and do this. The bottom is still really hot. This is scalding hot. It smells so good.
It's hot, but we can't wait to sink our teeth into it because of how good this entire cook has smelled.
Right. I am so excited to get into this. I'm really anxious to see how the sweet soy sauce goes with the pineapple, goes with the ham. Everything else we've had so many times. We love this, and we can't wait to dig in. But Brett, like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks amazing, absolutely amazing.
This is honestly, this is my favorite looking fried rice so far.
Okay, okay.
It can smell amazing.
Absolutely
Have we
amazing.
mentioned that a
Yes.
time or two? But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was
All for naught.
Cheers. I'll eat to that.
My brother.
This is my favorite fried rice. This is
Good
my favorite
food.
fried rice.
Hawaiian style, you bet. That sweet soy sauce, I would actually want to put a little more, which there's a reason why Adam
I know.
made the decision to put the soy sauce on. I tend to over sauce
And Brett likes
when I
to
do
over
it.
sauce, over season a little bit, but this is.
This is so good.
Here's what's crazy to me is the pineapple with the sweet soy sauce. It gives almost like a nutty flavor that is absolutely mouth-watering. This
it's
is so good.
absolutely nuts. This is great. That's all I got to say about that.
It's totally full of flavor. Do this one.
Yep.
If you haven't, if this is the first fried rice you do, good on you. Do it. It is amazing.
I agree, 100. One more.
For me, when I came up with this idea, when I thought, hey, let's do Hawaiian fried rice, and Brett was like, what's Hawaiian fried rice? And my wife was like, what's Hawaiian fried rice? I'm like, let's find out. I am so satisfied, for me personally, with how it turned out.
Yep, perfect.
I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out.
Neither could I.
Man, we hope you liked it. If you did, make sure and give this a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. Giving a thumbs up is one way you can support us. Another way you can support us is through our merchandise store. There's a link to that in the description below this video. Our merchandise is brought to you through Digital Promotions, who works closely with Crossroads Missions. Crossroads Missions does amazing service work, and we love being a part of who they are and what they represent. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and their service work. And also, Brett, we have a Patreon page.
Yeah, we sure do. In fact, a shout out to our Griddle Entourage. We love you guys. In fact, you want to find out how you can support us through Patreon, that link is down below as well.
Right, and we absolutely love our Patreons, like Brett said. We're so grateful for them. This was awesome.
That was amazing,
I'm so happy
absolutely.
we came and did this.
Yes.
I'm so happy we came and did this. Aside from coming to make this banger and one of my, like I said, my new favorite way of doing fried rice.
Yes.
Why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And then don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!